Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Feels really special today. I actually haven't done a whiskey review for quite a long time. I think it's been 3 weeks. Just life has been getting in the way, not allowing me time to sit down and relax and record these reviews, which I really enjoy. And today being St. Patrick's Day, I think it's a very auspicious, very special day. And I had this very special bottle available, waiting to be reviewed by a very good friend. And as I start, it seems like the perfect timing to get back on the horse and start doing the reviews. So today, looking at this Teeling 28-year-old vintage reserve, and thank you to my mate who wanted to not be named for sending me an Irish flag. And I looked through my wardrobe. I was looking for something green, and I only had my old Tarawera Ultramarathon shirt, so earned the right to wear the shirt for running a 60-kilometer race back in 2016, I think it was. But it's my only garment I had in the green, so I thought I'd put it on and mix my two passions of running back in the day with the whiskey. So now the Teeling 28-year-old, the whiskeys were distilled in 1991, or maybe just prior. And for those of you who are very intimate with your Irish whiskey history, obviously Irish whiskey industry went through what I would only label as whiskey hell. You know, the demand for Irish whiskey, for many reasons, political or commercial reasons, was just the demand was very low in the 70s and the 80s, which resulted in many distilleries closing down. And that's directly resulted in, fast forwarding to now, a distinct lack of long-aged Irish whiskies. Obviously, Teeling have started distilling in Dublin, and they've been going since 2015 from memory, and putting out the younger whiskies now, which are very well received. And I'm a big fan of Teeling, been to Teeling Distillery, luckily in 2018. But they had all these barrels, or maybe had the foresight of putting these barrels away, which are truly priceless now. Very handful of them, and they've been on occasion giving us a small window into the past of their distillation history. So these in particular, they've released 4,000 bottles only worldwide, which makes it quite small, and released at 46%. The whiskey itself initially aged in ex-bourbon casks, so we can just imagine what kind of flavor profile we're going to get. You know, a triple distilled Irish spirit, aged for a very long time in ex-American oak. You're going to get that lovely honey, vanilla, the tropical fruits. But to finish it, they put it into the Sautrenes wine cask, which should add another edge of that complexity of sweetness. Well, I guess it's time to find out what's it all about on the nose and palate. Now, a 28-year-old single malt, you know, I mean, from any country, you know, if it's a Scotch whiskey, 28 years is a long time. Let's just agree on that. And bottled at 46%, so non-chill filtered, which is what most, well, I think all Teeling whiskies are non-chill filtered. And like this cork, I mean, hard to portray the weight of the cork on a video, but this is quite cool. I like that. This adds to the experience. And obviously the decanter is just work of art. Just Teeling has absolutely outdone themselves again on presentation. I'm gonna allow myself just a dram because, like I say at the start of the video, this is not my bottle. A very good friend who wanted to be nameless offered well, allowed me, or offered this bottle up to do a review. He said, look, you have a YouTube channel, go nuts. And today is just a very special day, 2021 St. Patrick's Day. So wherever you are, if you're watching this video later today or down the track, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I know friends in Ireland are struggling a little because they have their own versions of COVID lockdowns happening. So when you are watching this video, please take my best wishes and I hope you guys can go back to some kind of normality we are enjoying in New Zealand right now. To all of you guys, good health in Ireland. Ooh. Fruity. I mean, we were expecting that, right? There was not going to be any peat in there. There's peaches on the nose. Maybe underlying honey sweetness. There's actually a very light hint of spice. So I'm just checking out what came off. This was just on the cork. You could just turn it into, if you choose to, turn it into, I'm just gonna, for the rest of the video, put this on here. It's like a little bracelet. Slowly opening up, it's got that just very subtle hint of spice on the nose. Nothing overpowering by any imagination. Overall, very much that tropical sweetness is there. Maybe the slightest hint of passion fruit. Now, for purposes of this video, I fought the urge, and I was quite successful in not going online and looking up the notes, because I wanted to try the whiskey and just put out the words on the nose and the palate, what I think of it. Because quite often when you read the tasting notes, you can end up confusing yourself too much, because you read something and then you go, how come I'm not getting this particular note on the nose? Ooh, getting that oak and spice again. Maybe just that sweet cinnamon. Oh, just gorgeous in the nose. Well, time to find out what's it like on the palate. Very rich on the palate. There's just very satisfying sweetness, and in a weird way, it's reminding me of this Teeling single cask I tried at the Tokyo Whiskey Library in Tokyo, which just oozing flavors of passion fruit. Wow. I just don't want to gulp it down because it's so rich. There's just wave after wave of sweetness. There's that subtle hint of spice on the palate again. It's lingering very nicely, not interfering with the sweetness. It is there. There's just a hint of oak on the palate as well. I mean, it's bringing back some very, very happy memories. Like I said, of that Teeling single cask I tried at the Tokyo Whiskey Library, but also 2 years ago, I had the pleasure of trying Teeling's 24-year-old single malt, which won the single malt of the year. And I guess this is a slightly older cousin of that dram. Just very, very satisfying. And it's one of those things, because of the work I do in New Zealand, working in the whiskey trade, I'm exposed to some really, really cool stuff, which makes it a bit sad as well, because I'm personally not going to open a bottle, but I got lucky. I got to review our friend's bottle. I will keep a bottle in my collection. I think it'd be worth keeping. This is part of history that will not be repeated. Yes, so proud and happy about the fact the Irish whiskey industry is absolutely booming. Our friends at Teeling are doing a good job, and then any number of other distilleries, old and new, are absolutely conquering and exporting a lot. But it's going to be long periods of time. We're going to talk in decades before there's going to be any kind of normalcy or normality in supply of very, very long age Irish drams. And this is just part of a history, which congratulations to Teeling Distillery for protecting it, looking after these barrels and making it available for our enjoyment today on St. Patrick's Day 2021 amongst the global pandemic. You know, you can't ask for more drama. It's good. Oh, just really, really good. Well, if you are lucky, or if you want to try, there are some bottles out there in the world, including in New Zealand. So if you have a cool 899 Kiwi dollars burning a hole in your pocket, I would highly recommend getting a bottle and just putting it away. Obviously, if you are a connoisseur, open it, and it could be a very special bottle that you take a dram out of every now and then when you're having a win or just having a bad day and you really need cheering up, because this whiskey will cheer you up. It's really, really good. All right, I'm going to try this last little bit of it off the camera and spend some time with it. As usual, if you are liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sincerely hoping this will kick off a series of more reviews, but if life continues to get in the way, I will try my best and maybe kick it off again. Otherwise, have a great St. Patrick's Day. I hope you get to have a dram, or if it's beer, Guinness, or anything else with a friend, wherever you are in the world. Otherwise, I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.